This is taken at the 3. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Again, it's Martin. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Jameis on second down. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. The Saints with an extra defensive back here on third on the field.
Could they blitz?
Working out of the gun, Winston. This is caught by Jackson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. A first down throw for Winston. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another first down. First down. Here's the run with Martin. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. They run it again with Martin. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And they're going to speed things up here. Winston gives to the tailback, Martin. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Ready, flip, flip, flip.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. Jackson's got it over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a first down. Winston with a give to Martin. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the gun, Winston. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
So they're going to go for 2.
Ready. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy, easy. Sonic, 550, 550.
Throwing, Winston. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
It felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This one taken from the 7. Nifty move. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you. One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
A gain of 3, second down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let him outside where they can win.
Back now in Tampa. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7. They run again with Peterson. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Well, at that rate, picking up 3 yards of carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get first downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And we shift to spotlighting Mike Evans. He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
Well, look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Ready.
To throw, Winston. And Winston lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. Third and long for Winston. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. The Bucs go for it. It's Winston. Over the middle, complete. That's Jackson. Give them 13 on the pickup there. And the Buccaneers are going to have a first down. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
And a 10th carry here for Martin. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. On second down, Martin. And some room to maneuver. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Martin. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Winston to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jackson. And the Saints signal for another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now a run with Martin. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Martin. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. The Bucs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Winston. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Breeze now to throw. Caught by Snead over the middle. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Breeze to throw. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. To throw, it's Breeze. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Another tote for the workhorse, Martin. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. And now they're in the hurry-up. They run, Martin. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. Looks to be right around the 40. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. Now the first throw in overtime for Winston. Over the middle, complete. It's Jackson. That one good for 15 and a first. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play calling to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light's still on for him.
Here's Martin. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now Martin. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 3rd down. Now Jameis trying to hurry his crew to the line. Short yardage, Winston. He's got Evans. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A familiar ring to that one. Winston to Evans for the Buccaneer first. Carry number 20 here for Martin. And he's got Rome. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now it's Martin. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. They give to Martin. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone. Here down to about the 19. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. And he tugged this one badly. It's no good. Wide left. And that changes everything here in OT. So they'll come away with nothing here. A disappointing result even on a day like this.
And as a kicker in the rain, you've got to slow things down a little bit. Give your holder an extra half second to make sure everything's secure. And here, he might have rushed this one a little, and it winds up no good.
They start the drive with Peterson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And we're going to get whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the extra session. See if they stay on the ground for second down. What can Breeze do now with his drive? And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The Saints on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. Put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And the play clock's running down. First down, Winston. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. And off comes to Martin. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 minutes to go here in overtime. We'll be back after this. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Over the middle, complete. That's Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Winston now to throw on first down. Over the middle to Evans. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they said, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Jameis to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third. The Bucs on third down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 15. Winston now. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Abbott. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. In position for the possible game winner, but they need to get up and spike it. On 1st and 10, Winston. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? All right, anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath. And boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime. Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. Oh, he almost had it. Would have been a big interception here in OT. Instead, it'll give him another shot on 3rd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Winston. Oh, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it.
False start, offense.
Following the penalty, it's Peterson. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. It'll be a gain of 11, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Again, Peterson. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Another tote for the workhorse here this afternoon. Peterson, not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. The Saints on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he's got Snead. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. This to win it in overtime.